Peace, peace, peace. Blessings, blessings, and love. This right here is called a pendulum. It's a deviation tool that people who are spiritual may work with. Using a pendulum is a simple way to assess divine guidance, and they are very accurate if used correctly. The pendulum is a tool that is used to communicate with the spirit via your higher self or your God, and this tool can be used to aid you to make decisions about healing. It is a fast and easy way to get answers to problems, and one way that you can confidently make decisions based on precise methods. An interesting use of your pendulum is to find lost objects. It can also be used to help to decide if a crystal is the right one for you. If you are a person who has begun working on your spiritual growth or psychic gift, this will be an aid to you. The use of a pendulum is easy and is just as a matter of making the time to become competent. There are quite a few different types available if you want to buy one. So you can search online for one. There's different many websites. I forgot where I purchased mine at. And it goes a simple pendulum. As a simple pendulum is a very ordinary little device. What you are doing is communicating with your higher self and accessing divine guidance when you do so. You do not need to have any sort of spiritual experience to do this, as it works for you regardless. And one of the reasons that you might choose to regularly use a pendulum is that every time you develop another gift that you can use to communicate with spirit, your overall vibration gets higher. Back in the wintertime, I was using my pendulum every day, but then I had stopped. As this happened, the overall level of gift that you have become high, and therefore they are easier to use. This is also a tool that you can utilize to aid you in making decisions about healing. You will see that they are available to buy in a choice of beautiful natural crystals in different styles that are lovely to use. You will see lots of examples of different stones used to make them, so there are a lot of types to choose from. Use your intuition to help you to decide which is right for you. I'm going to do a little demonstration. What I have learned so far. First I had to cleanse my pendulum of any negative energy that it had me picked up. I had it for a while. It was in my pocketbook. So I don't let nobody touch it. And I'm just going to show you what I've learned using this. You just say a little your intentions. I ask that I get the truth. And for my spirit, God, and divine, and as my high self are working from the operating light and not from the ego. So you hold it steady and still. Show me yes. So as you see, the pendulum is going in a circular motion to the right. That would be my answer for yes. Thank you. Now show me no. Now you see, for the answer of no would be rocking back and forth. Thank you. And you always say thank you to the pendulum. So I'm going to ask some simple questions. Let's see. Whew. Can I ask you some questions? Okay, it said I can ask some questions. Okay. Now I'm going to ask some questions that that I know the answer to, but other people may not know the answer to. Okay. Is my name Amanda? Thank you. Okay. Am I a police officer? So I'm not a police officer, but my name is Amanda. What time is it? Do I have 6 children? Thank you. That means I do not have six. I do not have 6 children because the answer was no. Rocking back and forth. Do I have 2 daughters? Thank you. You see, it says yes. Going in a circular motion. I do have 2 daughters. I'm gonna ask you a question. Am I married? What was the answer? Yes. Is my husband named Darrell Brooks? Thank you. My husband's name is not Darrell Brooks. You see that the thing was swinging back and forth. The pendulum was swinging back and forth. Thank you. Is my husband named Gilbert Giddy? See the difference? The pendulum is going like this. That was a yes. So, okay. What else can I ask? By myself. Thank you. Did I file a petition for divorce? The answer was yes, I did file a petition for divorce. Thank you, pendulum. Let's see. Did my husband receive the petition? So he did receive the petition of divorce. One more question. Well, I got a few more. Thank you. Did my husband return the petition? Thank you. So, my name is Amanda. My husband's name is Gilbert Giddy. I have 2 daughters. I do not have 6 kids. Um, I did file a divorce petition. Husband has not signed it. Do I have 4 kids? Thank you. I have 4 kids. Uh, so in the beginning when I first got it, I was using it for a lot of, for answers, you know, and I use it for guidance, and it's amazing. Like one time I asked the pendulum, will the bus arrive? And I gave a Pacific time. I was outside just, trying to get the feel of it. And I asked, was the bus, I said, can I ask the pendulum, can I ask a question? And it said yes. And I asked something to the effect of, is the bus going to be here, be early? And it gave me an answer. And then I asked another question, will the bus be here? Because if you ask too many questions in one sentence, you got to be precise about your question. But I did ask one time, was the bus going to be early? And it said yes. And when I looked up, the bus was actually coming. One time I asked, was the bus going to be late? And the bus was late. So it's a very good tool to use if you want some answer to some general questions. But you have to make sure that you're operating from your higher self and not your lower self. Because some people may ask a question and they want the pendulum to tell them yes, but the pendulum might tell no, and you're going to keep asking the pendulum the same question over and over. When it gave you an answer, it might confuse the a question. But I asked those type questions because those are valid questions. People who know me would know that, yes, my name is Amanda. They would know that I have 4 kids. They would know 2 of my kids are girls. They would know that I used to be married to Darryl Brooks, but I'm not married to him no more. People would know that. People who know me know that I am married to a man by the name of Gilbert Giddy. And people also know that I did file a divorce petition and he did not sign the petition. Those who know me. So those are all valid questions that gave me valid truth. I'm going to ask another question. Can I ask a question? Thank you. Is my mom alive? Thank you. The answer is no. Let's ask about her, I want to ask about her spirit. Is my mom happy? Ooh, that's a strong. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, Ashe. Oh my gosh, I got chills. Oh my gosh, I got chills. I'm about to start crying because when she died, she was when she died, before she died, she was very, very, very unhappy. And I was learning how sometimes when people die, they don't cross over to the next dimension because they may be worrying about their loved ones here on earth. So they might linger around because they still worried about their loved ones on earth. And then I was reading how you can help your loved ones cross over to the other dimension. And I was reading how to do it, and I started performing the rituals. Because when I first asked my pendulum, was my mom happy? And the answer was no. It was no. And I began doing the rituals to help her move over. And I think she could have been worried about me because she knew I was in this unhealthy marriage. And she was, she wasn't unhappy with my choice, but she allowed me to learn from myself. I just I feel this feeling in my body right now. And then when I filed a divorce and I began working on myself, and I asked the pendulum again, was my mom happy? And I got a yes. And now I got a stronger yes. Like when that yes went, I just felt the sensation in my arms. Like I'm teary eyed, but it's a good tear because I want my mom to cross over and to be happy. I got her ashes. She was cremated and I got her ashes downstairs, but that was a strong yes, and it gave me chills. Peace, blessings, and a whole lot of love. If you're on your spiritual journey trying to find yourself, don't let no one stop you. You have to do what makes you happy. And you got to always remember, love yourself, respect yourself, and value your worth as a woman and or a man. Peace, blessing, Miss Hadia Giddy.